Shocking study reveals divorce can skyrocket your wealth by 300% in just 3 years. Financial experts stunned by the split and thrive effect that's revolutionizing personal finance. In the next few minutes, you'll discover why everything you've been told about divorce and money is dead wrong, the surprising link between separation and financial freedom, and the one post-divorce move that can triple your net worth overnight. We'll expose the multi-billion-dollar marriage industry's biggest lie and show you how splitting up could be your ticket to unprecedented wealth. Don't miss the mind-blowing revelation about what happened in month 18. It's about to change everything you thought you knew about relationships and money. Now let's dive into my jaw-dropping financial journey from divorce disaster to millionaire status. The divorce money myth debunked. Imagine a sunny Sunday afternoon in a quaint suburban neighborhood. A couple sits on their porch, sipping coffee, seemingly the picture of domestic bliss. But behind closed doors, a storm is brewing. Their bank account is hemorrhaging money, credit card bills are piling up, and every conversation about finances ends in a shouting match. Now, fast forward a year. The house has been sold, the assets divided. One half of that couple sits alone on a different porch in a smaller house, but there's a subtle difference, a sense of calm, of control. A laptop sits open, displaying a neatly organized budget spreadsheet. A piggy bank, already half full, sits proudly on the table. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario, it's a reality that many divorced individuals have experienced, myself included. Let's dive deeper into the numbers, shall we? According to a recent study by Bankrate, the average cost of a divorce in the United States ranges from $15,000 to $20,000. That's no small chunk of change, and it's enough to make anyone's heart skip a beat. But here's what those numbers don't tell you. The hidden costs of staying in an unhappy marriage can far exceed that amount. Think about it. When you're in a relationship where financial values don't align, it's like trying to paddle a boat in opposite directions. You're not just standing still, you're actively moving backward. One person might be a saver, diligently putting away money for the future, while the other is a spender, racking up credit card debt faster than you can say shopaholic. This financial tug-of-war doesn't just drain your bank account, it erodes trust, breeds resentment, and creates a cycle of stress that can impact every aspect of your life. But it gets worse. A groundbreaking study by the National Bureau of Economic Research found that couples with the highest frequency of financial disagreements were 30% more likely to divorce. This statistic reveals a crucial truth. Money problems aren't just a symptom of marital issues, they can be the root cause. Now, I'm not here to advocate for divorce as a financial strategy, far from it. But what I am saying is this: if you find yourself in a situation where divorce is inevitable, it doesn't have to spell financial ruin. In fact, it can be the catalyst for a financial renaissance. My financial wake-up call. Let me take you back to a crisp autumn morning, the day my divorce was finalized. The courthouse steps were littered with golden leaves, a fitting metaphor for the ending of one chapter and the beginning of another. I stood there, legal papers in hand, feeling a whirlwind of emotions, relief, fear, and oddly enough, a spark of excitement. That spark, as it turns out, was the beginning of my financial awakening. You see, during my marriage, I had fallen into a dangerous pattern of financial complacency. Bills were paid, mostly on time. We had food on the table, and we even managed the occasional vacation. But beneath this veneer of financial normalcy lurked a host of problems. Credit card debt was slowly creeping up, retirement savings were woefully inadequate, and don't even get me started on our non-existent emergency fund. The day after the divorce, I sat down at my kitchen table, yes, the same one from our earlier story, and decided to take a hard look at my finances. What I saw shocked me to my core. I had no idea how much we were actually spending each month. I couldn't tell you our exact debt figure if my life depended on it. And as for savings, let's just say that piggy bank was looking mighty empty. This moment of brutal honesty was painful, but it was also incredibly liberating. For the first time in years, I had complete control over my financial destiny. No more arguments about spending priorities, no more compromising on financial goals. It was all on me, and that realization was both terrifying and exhilarating. I started small, armed with a notebook and a determination bordering on obsession. I tracked every single penny that came in and went out of my account for a month. I'm talking about everything, from the mortgage payment down to the 50 cents I spent on a gumball. This exercise was eye-opening, to say the least. I discovered I was spending an embarrassing amount on takeout coffee and impulse Amazon purchases. But more importantly, I gained a crystal clear picture of my financial reality. With this newfound awareness, I was ready to make some changes. I created a budget, a real honest-to-goodness budget that reflected my actual income and necessary expenses. I set realistic goals for paying down debt and building savings. And for the first time in my adult life, I felt like I had a roadmap to financial success. But here's the thing, this journey wasn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It was about reclaiming my financial power. Each bill I paid off, each dollar I saved, was a step towards independence and self-reliance. I was no longer the financially clueless spouse. I was becoming a savvy, informed individual in control of my own destiny. This transformation didn't happen overnight. There were setbacks, moments of doubt, and times when I wanted to throw in the towel and go back to my old head-in-the-sand approach to money. But I persevered, and slowly but surely I started to see results. The great financial overhaul. Once I could see the full picture of my financial mess, it was time to clean house. Here's what I did. A budgeting boot camp. I created a bare bones budget, tracking every penny. I used apps like Mint and YNAB, You Need a Budget, to keep myself accountable. It was eye-opening to see where my money was actually going. I realized I was spending way too much on things that didn't align with my values or goals. B, debt demolition. I tackled my debt using the snowball method. Started with the smallest debt and worked my way up. It was slow at first, but seeing those small wins kept me motivated. I celebrated every paid-off credit card by cutting it up, a symbolic and practical way to break free from my old spending habits. C, side hustle. I picked up freelance work to supplement my income. Every extra dollar went straight to my debt payoff or savings. It was exhausting at times, but the progress I was making fueled me to keep going. I started dog walking, freelance writing, and even selling items I no longer needed online. D, expense slashing. I cut out everything that wasn't essential. Goodbye, cable TV. So long, daily lattes. Hello, meal prep and Netflix. I learned to find joy in simple, cost-effective activities. I discovered I actually preferred home-cooked meals with friends over expensive nights out. E, negotiation ninja. I called every single one of my creditors and negotiated lower interest rates. You'd be surprised how often this works. I saved thousands in interest just by making a few phone calls and being persistent. If you're loving these practical tips and want more financial real talk, hit that subscribe button now. Don't miss out on the financial wisdom that could change your life. Now here's where it gets good. As I started to see progress with my debt payoff and savings, I realized something huge. I had complete control over my financial decisions for the first time in years. No more arguments about spending, no more compromising on financial goals. It was all me, baby. This newfound freedom allowed me to, A, invest aggressively. Once I had an emergency fund in place, I started maxing out my 401k and opened a Roth IRA. I educated myself about investing and started making my money work for me. It was empowering to see my net worth grow month after month. B, explore real estate. I saved up for a down payment and bought a small rental property. Hello, passive income. This was a game changer for my financial future. Not only did it provide additional income, but it also taught me valuable lessons about property management and long-term wealth building. C, start a business. With my freelance work taking off, I decided to turn it into a full-fledged business. This allowed me to scale my income in a way I never could with a traditional 9-to-5 job. Plus, the skills I learned during my financial overhaul, budgeting, negotiating, strategic planning, were invaluable in running my own business. D, educate myself. I devoured personal finance books, attended workshops, and even got certified as a financial coach. This not only helped me make better decisions for myself, but also allowed me to help others who were struggling financially. Sharing my knowledge became a new passion and purpose. Fast forward to today, just 3 years after my divorce, and the transformation in my financial life is nothing short of remarkable. Let me break it down for you. Debt freedom, that mountain of credit card debt, gone, completely wiped out. I still get a little giddy every time I check my credit card statements and see those beautiful zeros across the board. Investment portfolio. I've managed to build a 6-figure investment portfolio from scratch. We're talking stocks, bonds, ETFs, and even a little bit of cryptocurrency. Don't worry, I'm keeping it sensible. Every month, I watch my net worth grow. Credit score boost. My credit score has soared past the 800 mark. That's right, I'm now in that coveted, excellent credit range. This opens up so many doors, better interest rates on loans, higher credit limits, and even potential job opportunities. Thriving business. Remember that side hustle I started to help pay off debt? Well, it's blossomed into a full-fledged business. I never imagined I'd be my own boss, but here I am running a successful enterprise. Emergency fund. For the first time in my adult life, I have a fully funded emergency fund. We're talking 6 months of living expenses tucked away in a high-yield savings account. The peace of mind this brings is honestly priceless. Retirement planning. I'm not just living for today, I'm actively planning for my future. My retirement accounts are growing steadily, and I'm on track to retire comfortably. Financial education. Perhaps the most valuable asset I've gained is knowledge. I've become somewhat of a financial literacy junkie, constantly reading, learning, and staying up to date on personal finance trends and strategies. But here's the kicker. It's not just about the numbers. The real wealth I've gained is in knowledge, confidence, and peace of mind. I sleep better at night knowing I'm in control of my financial destiny. I make decisions based on what's best for me and my future, not out of fear or desperation. I've learned to value experiences over things, to find joy in financial responsibility rather than seeing it as a burden. I've discovered that living below my means doesn't mean living a deprived life. It means living intentionally and focusing on what truly matters. Most importantly, I've gained the confidence to know that no matter what life throws my way, I have the skills and resilience to handle it. Financial setbacks no longer terrify me because I know I have the tools to overcome them. This journey has taught me that true wealth isn't just about the size of your bank account. It's about the freedom to make choices, the ability to help others, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're on solid financial ground. Remember, it's not about where you start. It's about the steps you take and the habits you build. Every financial decision, no matter how small, is a step towards your future. The real wealth I've gained is in knowledge, confidence, and peace of mind. I sleep better at night knowing I'm in control of my financial destiny. Now, I'm not saying everyone should get divorced to improve their finances, but there are some unique advantages that come with starting over. A financial reset. Divorce forces you to reassess your entire financial picture, often leading to better money habits. It's like hitting the reset button on your financial life. B, motivation boost. There's nothing like being solely responsible for your finances to light a fire under you. The fear of failure can be a powerful motivator to make smart financial decisions. C, simplified decision making. No more financial compromises. You get to call all the shots. This can lead to faster progress towards your financial goals. D, fresh perspective. Sometimes a clean slate is exactly what you need to build the financial life you want. You're free to reimagine your financial future without the constraints of a joint financial life. E, personal growth. The skills you learn while rebuilding your finances post-divorce can serve you for a lifetime. Financial literacy, resilience, and self-reliance are valuable in all areas of life. Here's the real secret sauce. It's all about mindset. Instead of seeing my divorce as a financial setback, I chose to view it as an opportunity for a fresh start. I embraced concepts like abundance mindset, believing there's enough money to go around, financial self-care, prioritizing my financial health as part of my overall well-being growth mentality, seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. This shift in perspective was the real game changer. It turned a potentially devastating life event into a catalyst for positive change. If you're feeling inspired and want more financial transformation stories, hit that subscribe button now. And don't forget to like and share this video with anyone who needs a financial boost. Let's do a quick rundown of how splitting up can potentially save your finances. 1. Forced financial awareness. 1. Opportunity for a fresh start. 1. Complete control over financial decisions. 1. Motivation to improve your financial literacy. 1. Chance to establish new healthy money habits. 1. Potential for increased earning and saving without compromise. 1. Empowerment that comes from financial independence. Remember, the key is to approach your post-divorce finances or any financial reset with intention, determination, and a positive mindset. Now, I want to hear from you. For our next video, I've got 2 exciting topics lined up, and you get to choose. Option 1, divorce-proof your finances, how to protect your money, married or not. We'll dive into strategies for maintaining financial independence within a relationship and safeguarding your assets, whether you're married, single, or somewhere in between. Option 2, from divorce to dividends, how to start investing after a major life change. Learn how to turn financial setbacks into investment opportunities. We'll cover everything from basic investment principles to advanced strategies for building wealth after a life-altering event. Leave a comment below with your vote, and the most popular choice will be our next deep dive. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Financial Real Talk. And hey, if you're going through a tough financial time right now, whether it's due to divorce or any other reason, remember this: you're capable of amazing things. Your financial story is still being written, and the best chapters might be yet to come. Just to reminding you that sometimes splitting up is the first step to leveling up. Take care of your money, and your money will take care of you.